coming up in this read. There is a better offer that is coming in towards you. So remember, do not just accept the first thing that's being offered to you, Aries, because there's something else way better for you right around the corner, okay? Aries, let's get into your May love reading. Any information that you need, you can find it all in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for an Aries, then please switch over the roles because I could be speaking directly to you. And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You just take what's resonating specifically for you and you leave what doesn't for another Aries or cross-watcher. Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Aries, I had a slight disaster with your last video. The sound, for whatever reason, it just wasn't, like the sound file was all corrupt. So I'm doing your read again, but I will tell you what was coming out in that read. For some of yous, it was a situation that pertains to, for some of yous, you were cheated on, but the other person was accusing you of being the cheat, and basically they're going to get caught. Okay, so for the small handful that timeline specifically is resonating for, just know that you will be vindicated, okay? You will have the justice that you have been waiting for and the justice that you deserve as well, okay? So the main theme for that read was basically like an Aries somewhere was left holding everything, trying to hold up the family, trying to just trying to keep everything together, while the other person was running around sleeping with everyone in sight. And it's like you had your suspicions that was going on. Now you're going to be receiving the proof that that's been going on. Okay. Right. So in this timeline, we have the Bear, danger, especially in money matters. The Quill, get back to the basics. And the Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. It's funny because the energy is very, very similar. It's amazing to me the way that tarot works like that. The energy is very much the same, but it's like how that message comes out. It doesn't really matter how the message comes out. It's still that same sort of energy. It's still the same theme. Aries, somebody has probably been overspending as well. Someone has been acting in a really ridiculous and stupid way. Someone has been splurging, quite possibly off the back of your earnings, and they're leading you into trouble for some of you. So you're needing to rein this in. Whoever this individual is that is overspending on your card, you need to rein them in pretty quick. Okay. Time to get back to the basics, and this money matters, danger especially with money. Getting back to the basics, so ensure that there's no unnecessary spending. Just take a look through your statements. Make sure that there's nothing unnecessary that you're paying for every single month. I'm feeling that this is something a bit more nefarious, though. I'm feeling that this is potentially saying, look, Aries, someone has signed up for something using your name and your details, and they're going to make you liable for that particular bill or bills. So again, I could be referring to past energies. This could be somebody that you're currently in a disagreement with, trying to get your money back after they have taken advantage and, for some of you, stolen your identity. Again, with the energies that I saw in that, unfortunately, that corrupted sound read, You're getting exactly the justice that you deserve, Aries, in the situation. And it's the same energy with the haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. So the individual that has done this to you is going to be suffering the consequences. And again, you being vindicated, you getting the correct result at the end of all of this. A lot of you tried to warn other people about who this individual was, what they were capable of. You tried to tell them the things that they did to you in the past, and it felt like nobody believed you. Again, you're being vindicated, because through this situation, whoever this is or was, it's coming to light now. It's getting to the point where literally everybody is going to be talking about what they've done, and that they're not going to be able to escape what's coming towards them. Now, how that ties in with love, I don't know. Okay, for some of you it will be in regards to like an ex-partner who tried to take you to the cleaners. For the short term, they succeeded, but for the long term, they're going to fail. And for others of you, it's not even remotely attached to love. But that's fine, because, you know, that's just the way that tarot goes sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to pull a 9-card spread. And again, the zodiac information, please use your discernment, okay? They could be placements in your chart, in someone else's chart. They could be character traits of somebody as well, okay? Right, so your first card out is the 5 of Coins. It's Taurus energy. You then have the 6 of Swords. That is Aquarius energy. The 8 of Wands is Sagittarius. The 6 of Coins, it's Taurus again. What else for Aries in love, please? Right, so we've got progression. There's your justice. So that there is definitely progression in this read. Okay, you've got the 5 to the 6. So your finances, Aries, you will be able to recover from the financial damage that has been done to you. Okay, that's the first thing. If you're in a situation where you're trying to get compensation off the individual, it certainly indicates that that will be successful. Okay, with justice being the energy that is central to your read, again, it's the same energy as what we saw in your other read. Justice is going to be served. It really, really is. And the pendulum is going to swing in the direction of fairness as well. The 2 of Cups, Cancerian, justice is Libra. The Knight of Wands, Sag. The 6 of Wands, Leo, the Magician. I just read that as the Musician, which is strange. Gemini, Virgo. And then the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, so more Virgo energy. And you've got the 2 of Swords under there with the 4 of Cups. Okay. I would like us to take a look at this Hermit energy. With that being the overall energy for what's going on here, I think it's very appropriate. Now, it's indicating to me that Aries, you're not saying very much at the moment. Why is the Hermit here, please, for Aries in love? Thank you. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Yeah, you're definitely being super careful at this time about who it is that you're speaking to, pertaining specifically to this situation. For some of you, this could be a love for music or you're a music lover, or you create music, you're some kind of music artist, and someone who's basically tried to rip off your creations, and that's why it's showing up in this read for some of you, obviously not for all of you. You're being guided towards remembering to be humble, okay? So you feel deep down that you're going to win your victory. The reminder to remain humble is absolutely here, because remember, there's going to be people, a lot of people, looking at you and seeing how you react and how you behave. So they're going to be able to tell a lot about who you are as an individual, going by your reaction to how you've handled yourself throughout this situation, okay? The Two of Swords with the Four of Cups, that's like having to make a decision and rejecting almost everything of what it is that's being presented to you, and holding out and waiting for a better deal. I do see that you're going to be receiving that better deal. Okay, again, really, really vague to me about how that's going to be correlating with everything that's going on, but basically you don't have to accept the first offer that comes your way, okay, because there's going to be a much better offer that follows up from that. You're definitely coming out of, again, this feels a lot like debts that someone else has left you with. Again, that could be corresponding to that other read, where someone's being cheated on and they've been left with all of the emotional and the financial burden of their decision. Again, you're not going to be left with that by yourself for much longer, okay? That the Five of Coins, the Six of Swords to the Eight of Wands. So there's something here that's happening, Aries, that is going to go in your favor. You're going to be able to actually make plans for your future very soon with that Six of Swords, because it's coming out of that uncertainty. We're seeing that clearly you're going to be receiving assistance, and not before time as well. So yeah, on the whole, obviously a really shitty situation that you've had to deal with, but you're going to be receiving the help that you need as well. You can tell me more about the 8. Thank you. Okay, Four of Swords, Libra energy. Yeah, you are going to be able to take a break. You are going to be able to... That's funny. The 4 and the 2 equates to the 6. So yeah, you are going to be able to take a break. You are going to be able to put down some of these swords and start to create a plan, a proper plan for your future. You're no longer going to be confused. You're no longer going to be stuck. Again, there's another level to this. Can you tell me more, please, about the Six of Swords for Aries? Can you be more specific for Aries, please? Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. Yeah. Again, it's the same energy. Like, things are finally looking up. Things are heading in the right direction. This is all about, you've got luck on your side. Karma is on your side. Destiny is on your side. Because you've rejected something under here that you knew wasn't good for you. You didn't just accept the first thing that was on offer. And again, it's that same message. There is a better offer that is coming in towards you. So remember, do not just accept the first thing that's being offered to you, Aries, because there's something else way better for you right around the corner, okay? But you don't want to fill up your table with these half-assed, crappy offerings, whatever that pertains to specifically for you. It could, for some of you, it could be a new job. For others of you, it could be a deal that's being made specifically in a court situation. For some of you, it could be a love offering where someone where you feel like the love offer is coming from an individual that is not being 100% kosher. Like, take it as it resonates. There are so many different ways that this read can go. Because remember, not every single Aries is dealing with the exact same situation. So just focus on the main point of the message, which is Aries, do not accept the first thing that is being offered to you. Can you tell me about this justice, please, for Aries? Why is justice here, please? Thank you. The 2 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, yeah. Again, it's going to be crystal clear to you which direction you should take this, okay? It's going to be really, really obvious. This is a shitty offer. This is a really good offer, okay? There's not going to be any confusion. There's not going to be any mistaking which way you should go. It's going to feel right. It's going to feel genuine. Again, some of you're receiving some kind of financial support. So again, multiple ways that could resonate. For some of you've been left holding the baby, literally. You're going to be receiving financial support with that. For others of you, this was about someone who stole your identity and was stealing finances from you. You're going to be receiving that back. And for others of you, again, like if this is about a career that you specifically love, you're going to be rewarded financially fairly for the work that you put in. Okay, so whatever the contents of this 2 of Cups is that you're being offered and the decision that you have to make, there's not going to be any confusion at all. In fact, it's going to make you really, really excited about the direction that your life is actually starting to take. Okay. Now, I do appreciate this is a mid-month read. It is supposed to be about love and romance. For some of you, it will be about love and romance. For others of you, it will not be. Some of you are turning away an individual that is coming across as being very flighty, very fickle, someone who cannot make up their mind, someone who for the most part is quite unstable, and you're not going to be able to make plans with them, and you can feel it. You just know that you're not going to be able to make plans with an individual that is like that. Someone who it is all about, okay, you don't contact me, I'll contact you. It's like, well, no, because what if I need you? What if I need to get an answer off of you then and there? Then I'm going to need to be able to contact you. This energy feels like someone really, really irresponsible. It's not somebody that you're going to be able to lean on for support. In fact, they're not even looking... they're not even looking in the same direction that you're looking in. Okay, so again, for some of you, you might be saying goodbye to a crappy business partner. For others of you, you're going to be saying goodbye to a crappy love partner. You know, someone who would rather go out to the pub or go partying instead of doing their fair share of the childcare or the housework or whatever the case might be. Someone who basically refuses to grow up. For some of you, again, referencing to that read that had become corrupt. For some of you, this person is actually on drugs, and that has caused a lot of the problems and the reason why you feel well that you're not going to be able to continue any further with that particular individual as a partner, because their drug taking has made them incredibly unreliable. They're always looking for the next shiny thing. They're always becoming distracted by one thing or the other. So let's find out this Magician. Okay, that was strange. The Queen of Swords off balance, the Ten of Wands off balance, the Ace of Coins off balance, and the Page of Wands all off balance. Okay, so yeah, you know that it's not fair for you to be carrying all of this by yourself. You know that it's just a matter of time before you say say with the Swords and do with the Magician energy something about that individual. It's just at the moment, this energy, it feels very much like it's within the thought process. It's like, I know I've got this problem, I know I need to deal with it, now I just need to figure out exactly how, physically, how I'm going to deal with this. How am I going to get my brand new beginning? How am I going to live my full potential? How am I just going to cut my losses with this individual and move on and reclaim what I'm owed from them? You've got a message here, Aries, that's coming in towards you. There is very, very good news that is coming in towards you. Again, it could be coming in through, for some of you, from your legal team, if there is one. For others of you, it's coming in from a very good friend who has got some evidence that you need. Again, take it as it resonates. This particular combination is incredibly good news. So you're going to need to remain realistic about what you intend to do. And remember, you've got another ace there as well. Okay, so your possibilities and your potential is endless. This, you're not stuck. Okay, you're absolutely not stuck. You feel it right now because of the situation that someone else has put you in. Yes, it's shitty. Yes, it's unfair. But you're also going to be able to put down that burden or get help with it as well. Okay, whatever that means for you. It's not even necessarily a burden. It could just be a lot of responsibilities. We've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so again, that's more good news. It could be a love offering for some of you. You might find yourself in a situation where you're trying to pick between a couple of different potential partners, that sort of thing. Yeah, King of Coins and the King of Cups with the Seven of Swords under there. Yeah, and the Star. Like, someone... Aries, I don't like to call people options, okay, because they're not options. They're possibilities. You've got a couple of different possibilities here. You've got one individual. It could be a choice between an earth sign and a water sign. It could be, it doesn't have to be, but your choice is between somebody who is emotionally well developed, very emotionally stable and dependable, very grounded, very practical in nature, and then you've got another one who is basically a bit of a fantasist, definitely a liar with the Seven of Swords, someone who is telling you only what they want you to know, so that they're not being completely truthful. They're definitely concealing a lot of things. It's someone who you know in your heart of hearts that you cannot and shouldn't trust. It's someone who's hurt you before in the past. They're very, very likely to continue that thread. So someone's panicking, basically, Aries. They feel that you're about to move on. They're panicking. They're losing their shit. And they're coming in towards you with all kinds of excuses and apologies. Sob stories as well. I'm getting sob stories really, really strong. Trying to make you feel sorry for them. Oh, I did this, that and the next because of yada, yada, yada. You're wise to it now. This is the thing. You're wise to it, and you're like, sorry, I can't help you with that haystack energy. Like, you have reaped what you have sown, and you must live with the consequences of what you've done. For a lot of you, this is about a family situation. Someone has stepped out on a family, thinking that the grass was greener on the other side, and they've done all sorts of really, really shady shit in the meanwhile as well. All of which is coming to light, all of which is going to be put right as well. And I am seeing really, really strongly, Aries, that the winner from this situation is going to be you. It's going to be the wronged party, the one who, I don't like to use the word victim, but for lack of a better term right now, that's the term I'm going to use. The one who is the victim of someone else's selfishness is the one that's going to be coming out on top. And they're the ones that are going to have all of these beautiful new opportunities in their life. And the only thing that's confusing, Aries, is what are you specifically going to do with these opportunities that meet you? Are you going to grab onto them with both hands, or are you going to second guess yourself? I don't think very many of you will second guess yourself. But again, depending on how much, should we say, emotional damage that individual has done to you. Some of you might stutter a wee bit, and then you'll take back your power. What else, please, for Aries? Okay, that was a bit abrupt, but we'll take it. Right, so you've got cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head, hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. The chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue, wedding rings, union, wedded, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, and then coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savouring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Right, so with this particular combination, Aries, if you thought that you had heard from or seen the last of the individual that did all of that to you, then you're wrong, because they're still definitely very much active around you. It looks like they're going to be asking for you to meet up and talk to them. Basically, they're chasing you. You in the past had to do all of the chasing around after them. For a lot of you, if this was like a ex-romantic love partner, then you felt like you were their parent, basically. As soon as you've stopped chasing them, they've realised that they had a good thing. They've lost that good thing, quite rightly, because they didn't appreciate it. Now they're chasing after you, okay? Aries, stay on top of the game here, okay? Because we do see an element of very strong potential for emotional blackmail that's playing out in this energy. They are definitely going to try and get you to feel sorry for them, so that you'll take them back. If you were to take them back, you would get more of, if not worse, of what you've already been through. Okay, remember this energy. You will reap what you have sown. You do not want to go back into this situation. Okay, you have, for a lot of you, you have just escaped this shit that's going on. You don't want to be getting pulled back and dragged through that same old crap over and over again. Okay, stand your ground. For most of you, the reason why this is coming out again, as I said, is because for most of you, you're wanting to move on. For some of you, you already have moved on, and it's making the user panic. Is making them panic and chase after you. What else, please, for Aries? Okay, recognition. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. and rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. Again, use your discernment with this one, Aries, okay? You have to use your discernment. Someone is definitely trying to rekindle the relationship with you because finally they have recognized your worth and your value. Now, obviously, it's not my job to sit here and tell you what you can and can't do, or what you should or shouldn't do, okay? Ultimately, the decision is yours and yours alone to make. Just remember the things that they have already put you through, right? You have to ensure that if there's going to be an apology, that it needs to be followed up with changed behavior, because an apology without the changed behavior is just manipulation, okay? For some of you, there is clearly a choice between someone old and someone new. And someone's feeling, well, better the devil you know. So be really, really careful before you go down that path, okay? Take it back to basics. Okay, so I'm going to pull 8 initials again. It's going to resonate for some. It's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. So just enjoy the bonus information if it's applicable for you. Okay, right. So you've got M, K, L, Y, E, H, J, and G. What else, please, for Aries? Strangely enough, I'm just looking at these, and we've got LYE, looks like lie. So someone's lying. Someone's definitely lying to you, Aries. Okay, you create your own reality. Bitches get stuff done. You are tenacious. You're straight up magic. And have a spectacular day. Okay, so with this, your tenacity and your dedication is what's going to get stuff done, okay? Remember that you're straight up magic. What's that? Magician, okay? Also, you help to create your reality, right? The wrongdoer needs to take responsibility for everything that they have done. You can't afford to feel sorry for them, okay? Because ultimately, they also have created their reality. They did these things to you. Now they have to suffer the consequences. They seem to think that they can just run back to you and that you're going to clear up their mess. I don't see it happening. I see you focusing on other things right now. Okay. Right, so we're going to do some Astro Dice just to conclude your read. Right, so we've got Moon, Cancerian and First House. So that's your house. Right, so I just read these intuitively, okay? So your focus, Aries, is going to be you with this first house energy. Right, the first house is your house. It's all about you, your appearance, the first impressions that others get from you. It's you being the best version of yourself possible, and it's you taking on the leadership role. Okay, so you're really taking charge of this situation. the moon, that obviously is all about your emotions, okay? It's it can also be your habits and your instincts. It can be traditions, adaptability, your thoughts, your feelings. It can be intuition and cycles. I'm getting with this one. For some of you, you're focused specifically on being the best parent possible, right? Because the moon is a very sort of feminine, motherly energy, okay? So for some of you specifically, you're focused on being the best mother that you can be. For others of you where that's not applicable, it's just more about you being aware of your emotions, okay? And you having a firm grasp of your emotions, and therefore recognizing when someone is trying to manipulate your emotions against you. Okay, and then Cancerian, that's that's all about home, family, again, motherhood, protection, nurturing. Home is where your heart is right now. Home is super, super important to you, and protecting your home and protecting your family as well. Is it going to be is it going to be to your advancement and to your family's advancement for you to take in this person yet again? Is that what's going to help contribute to a safe, secure, loving family situation? You know, so you are going to have to really sit with this and ask yourself some really, really difficult questions about what is going to be best fit for your family as a whole, okay? This is also indicating as well that somebody can be really quite moody, very, very moody, and they tend to allow their emotions to get the better of them. I don't feel that that's you, Aries. I feel that that's more in regards to the individual that is trying to come back into your circle, okay? Their moods, that they have little to no control over their moods, not that that's any excuse, okay? So again, that there could be a wee bit of I want to say like bipolar type thing that's going on for some. But this person denies that they need help. That's why it's become a problem. Because they refuse to get help for their problems. And they make their problems everyone else's problems because they're not handling it in the correct way. Okay. Also with this, again, I do feel that they have definitely kept a lot of secrets from you. You're going to be on the lookout over the next couple of months because it can indicate that a lot of these secrets, they're going to be coming to light. They are going to be coming to light, and you're going to see the exact scope of everything that this individual has done. So again, it's such a difficult situation, because on one hand, you are a really good person and you want to do the right thing, but you also want to do the right thing for your family as well and for yourself. So your kindness and your empathy, in all honesty, would be better spent on someone else other than the individual that has done you wrong. Like, it sounds brutal. It really, really does sound brutal, but that is what's coming out of this read. Okay. Also with this combination, first house, the moon, and Cancerian. So it could be indicating the obvious, right? Someone could literally have a Cancerian placement in their moon. Like, they could be a Cancer moon. It's also telling me that you're going to be feeling very, very differently, specifically about yourself, Aries. And you're going to be feeling a lot more positive about who you are as a person, because there's vibe of self-reflection, and you're going to be reflecting on everything that you've been put through and exactly how well you have handled yourself throughout this entire situation. Okay, so you're going to be seeing yourself in a much, well, again, like leadership role with the first house. You're going to be seeing evidence of your true strength. And I don't want to give this person too much credit, like the wrongdoer too much credit, but it is, a lot of it is due to the way that they have been behaving. It is actually helping you to see yourself as that strong leader, as that individual who can hold themselves when under a lot of pressure. So that they're helping you to see all of these really amazing qualities about yourself. And yeah, that is going to have a positive impact on how you feel about yourself. It absolutely is. Okay, so I need to leave that one there. If you would like to book a private reading that is more catered towards your specific needs, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment, or you could just go straight to phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much to everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed and supported this channel. It really, really does help me to get the messages out to those who are needing to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.